pick us up. He'll bring it back from inside his spot. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Tar Heels offense will go to work first. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man. Gets the back moving. The give to the tailback. Breaks the tackle. Finds a little bit of space. Gets 3 to the 22. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to pass. It's Stevens. Fires to the wideout. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Didn't take long to need a clutch play on the opening drive. It's 3rd and 7. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down. Makes that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. First one of the day is on its way, and he's been sort of scarce around here. Only called out 1 time in that loss last week. The Raging Cajuns offense will take the field for the first time. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
This is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. And 2 guys we know are going to play at the next level. But I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And that is how you silence this raucous crowd. Defensively on the road. First drive of the game, setting the tone, getting a huge sack on 3rd down.
The Raging Cajuns decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Handoff to the long back. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass, it's Stevens. Gets it out quickly. Tackled at the 45 after a 5-yard pickup. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Going to sling it on 2nd down. Out of the backfield, he's open. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Tar Heels Eagles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Just a short pass to the tight end. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it. They're short of the first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Wide open downfield. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, North Carolina! Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his spot. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Not a lot of room there, getting a couple to the 16. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. The play action fake. Under fire. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
We talked to the offensive staff coming into this one. They knew going up against the top 25 defense with respect to sacks per game that they had to do a good job protecting the QB, but they have not been able to get that done so far. They've already now allowed 3 sacks in this game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Balls it in. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. They booted away on 4th down. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. To the ground with the back. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. On 1st down, here comes this offense. They're going to ride this running back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Tar Heels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to throw at Stevens. Unloads it left. He got a hand in there. Knocks it away. Incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Catch in the middle. It's Daly. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Tar Heels look to keep this drive humming. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Daly. Got some of the work done on 1st down. Let's see what they have on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the right. Makes the grab. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. He wants to throw it. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Right on the money. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, UNC!
Well, I love the decision-making by the quarterback, going to his go-to receiver in that situation of the game. But defense, come on. You got to
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. Ole Miss has the lead right now, but I don't care if it's Archie or Eli back there. We've come to learn that no lead is safe inside Vaught anyway. They're up by 4 over Georgia. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to throw. It's Horn. Oh, after him. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Guys, we've reached the end of the period and North Carolina's on top. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So this offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. They're working that left side. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the Raging Cajuns will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. There he goes! He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. To the ground. He's got it again. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Brings up 2nd down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Here comes the heat. Intercepted for the 11th time. He'll try to take it back. Stopped at the 44. The defense coming up with a big interception.
Defensive backs, you think don't have good hands. The big club shows how that defensive back going up and getting the interception. Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense because you don't have hands? Man.
Louisiana has it back in the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Scanning the field, it's Horn. Finds his man. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. The Raging Cajuns want to pick up the tempo. They'll run play action. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass.
Well, defense wasn't fooled on that pass play. Great job by the defender knocking it away.
Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Got his man on the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there and they create a negative play.
Now they'll run the draw. He's not going to have enough for the first down. Had to get it to the 35, and now a tricky 4th down decision coming. And the field goal unit is on the field. He splits the upright. Now the lead is down
field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. And the Tar Heels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Keep it on the ground. Got a little space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Going to the ground. Hard running there. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking downfield, it's Stevens. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Tar Heels are flying down the field. Might as well give it to him again. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Motion from the back. Second down, they'll go to the air. Back open in the middle. Oh, he's got some space. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. He might want another play. They'll throw it from the red zone. Finds his big tight end. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Wants to fire on second down. Rushes on him. Just gets rid of it before the heat. He just tossed that one out of bounds and avoid the sack. You avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on third down. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tar Heels. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown, and it was capped off with the 8-yard run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out from the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Horn. The quick out. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Raging Cajuns racing to the line in the hurry-up. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Trying to take it back. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, North Carolina. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it.
28, Louisiana, 3.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. To the air on first down. Pressure coming. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Raging Cajuns will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. To the air, it's Stevens. Finds a spot in the middle. On a sweet spin, and he's free. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Working that left side now.
The defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
And the Tar Heels come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Daly. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. Looking to throw. Looking for the goal line. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. The Tar Heels in the hurry up. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, UNC! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
Ready to try the point after. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking downfield, it's Horn. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Running back searching for a hole. Nice move to pick up yardage. These corners backing off a bit. That's going to wrap up the first half. Here now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Lafayette. And we've got to start our report by shouting out that quarterback. My man was dropping dimes like a bank robber, one after another, right on the money, spreading the wealth. Are you picking up on the theme here, people? Long ways to go, I know. But if this continues, that young man is going to be cashing in more ways than one. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Our Lady of Lords Stadium.
And the Tar Heels will line up to kick off and start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it. I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. To the air. It's Horn. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size and still got him on the turn. Gonna look downfield again. Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Raging Cajuns come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Snagged in the middle. It's Lamb. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. He lets it fly. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Now adjusting.
And they bring the blitz. I mean, you could tell they want to make him feel uncomfortable as quick as possible, and you can see him. He takes off with the football, and they just try to get to him, try to get him on the ground. But this defense is choosing to blitz right now in this football.
The Raging Cajuns will punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Gets it out fast. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
We're on TV. Make some noise. It's third.
Looking for a man. It's Stevens. Caught near the sticks. It's Daly. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run it from the gun. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Offense in a bunch formation. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Looking to take a shot. A full dive to haul that one in.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. And with that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
The Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
I mean, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Tar Heels with the 1st and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He's got it. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
Well, when you've got a quarterback that has this type of ability, there's no question what your strategy is going to be week in, week out, right? They want to throw the football. They want to hurt you with their ability to push it downfield through the air. 3 passing TDs in this one already.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker on for the extra point.
And the the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. Duke is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
They're trailing by just 4 to Georgia Tech. We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Here's the pressure. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Safe completion on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Kick is in the air. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. From the gun, the ground game. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Stevens. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Touchdown, North Carolina. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off.
Carolina 49, Louisiana 3.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. And the returner is stopped. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And that is a major reason why this team is losing the football game. They can't protect the quarterback. They can't generate big plays in the passing game because up front, they're getting beaten time and time again.
And the Raging Cajuns with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Now the play fake. Makes the grab over the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit of the time to get to that first down mark. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, the running back has it. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Number 18.
The Raging Cajuns line up to punt it away. Takes it on the return. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So the first play of the drive starting here from the 45. All things considered, he's probably lucky to be back to the line of scrimmage.
On the play.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Back to throw, it's Stevens. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a first down, and we'll see if they get another play off here in the 3rd. Guys, we've reached the end of the period and North Carolina's on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Wants to throw on first down. It's complete to the left. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Let's it go to the end zone. Touchdown, UNC! Made the grab in the end zone for the score. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
And this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
56, Louisiana, 3.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And his first pass is incomplete. It's tough to come in and fire one early. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. And the Raging Cajuns will call on their punt team. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. They got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on first and 10. On the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be third and long.
On TV, make some noise. It's third down.
Back to throw, it's Stevens. Makes the grab on the left. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Tar Heels send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Looking downfield on first down. Almost had the completion, just missed it. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He's got the back in the middle. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Raging Cajuns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. No way to go with the ball and down. He goes at the 39.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the fourth quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back, and they're getting after you, as you saw it on that sack there.
And the Raging Cajuns now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And this offense just keeps trying to find something to go well. They're down so big. There's still time on the clock. Maybe they can put something together, but so far today, this has been ugly.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Raging Cajuns will line up to punt it away. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. They open the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. And the Tar Heels can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll keep it on the ground. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. Turning it on. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Give him 96 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. Leaves it with the running back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical, they were faster, and it showed today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.